And this truth, you got to constantly water.
You gotta constantly, yeah, you got to. If you know anything about plants, you gotta water them.
Yeah.
You know, eventually the plant's gonna die. And the water's gonna dry up. As well as that reminds me of Memphis 25th chapter about the oil.
Yeah.
You have the 10 virgins, 5 are wise, 5 are foolish.
Yeah.
Now, I believe in the NLT, another version said that the 5 of the foolish virgins, they didn't take enough oil with them.
Yep.
So the oil you burn, you need you have the lamp to burn the oil. So the oil's gonna run out. You have to replenish the oil.
Matter of fact, somebody get that. No, you can finish.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody could get that Matthew 25, get in the blue letter. We're going to look up the word foolish and we're going to look up the word wise. But you got it.
The oil's going to run out.
Yeah.
What the scripture say, let thy lamps burn.
Yep.
Keep burning.
Yep.
So if you don't replenish that oil, eventually that light is going to go out.
There you go.
So the same thing with a plant, the oil, the water is symbolic of the truth, the understanding. You have to constantly be tapping in when you're on a martial art. You can't just go out and did a video and that's it.
Right.
You did one video. You gotta constantly tap in. You gotta read, keep praying. You see how we come out here every week.
Yeah.
We just did. I did a whole month, and now I'm just wrap it up.
Nah. Well, you got guys that's doing 20 years and they think they could retire. They're younger than us. And that's it. Nah. Our elders was out there till they were older.
Yeah.
You know? So you ain't got no excuse. You didn't come from a place where the elders did 15, 20 years and then they retired and sat back when everybody else was doing it. They were out there. So you got no fucking
King David. Like that. He wanted to go out there in his old age.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He wanted to be out there.
And he got injured. But the point is, he was out there.
The point is, you can't say that he
slacked on his job.
off.
Nah.
You know?
Standing still for you. You gotta stand till you can't stand no more. The scripture say strive for the truth.
You wanted to get what was the word?
All right, so we can start at Matthew 25:1. I believe the point is in verse 2. And then we're going to get the word foolish and wise.
Matthew 25 and verse 1, it says, Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish.
So now let's look up the word wise, because that represents men in the truth. You have those that are wise, that have the oil, that you could tell because they're constantly, bringing out the truth. They're not diverting. They're not changing the doctrine. The foolish brothers are changing the doctrine because they don't have enough oil. And they're trying to make the wise ones look bad because they're trying to convey them and make it what they understand.
I got the verse.
Okay, go.
This is a Greek word. But the Greek speak Greek.
Phronimos.
Yep, Phronimos.
Phronimos. It says outline of biblical usage. 1, intelligent, wise, prudent in example, mindful of one's interests.
Right, so now what is intelligence or intel?
Got it.
Right? But how do you get intel?
From the Most High.
Exactly. So what that means that somebody has to tell it into you. So when you got somebody that gets intel, right? We got intel on this particular country or such and such. Somebody told them from within. So you got intel or you got told from within something that's going on. So the wise, what's the word against? That's intelligence to be told in. So the wise persons that have the oil, there's something that's constantly coming into them. They're constantly being told by the Spirit. That's why Yahushua told the Apostle Peter, "Blessed are your eyes, for they see." And he said, "And your ears, for they hear." And this, he said also that flesh and blood have not revealed this thing unto you, but the Spirit of my Father which is in heaven.
Engrafted word.
To what? So that engrafted word is something that's coming in. A constant feeding, sucking. Go ahead.
Hey, this real quick from the Edom Online, intelligence, late 14th century, the highest faculty of the mind, capacity for comprehending general truths.
There you go.
It says understanding, knowledge, power of discerning art.
Right, and that don't come from yourself because the word education himself, that you kind of used to draw out. So what are you drawing out? You're drawing out something that was already put in you.
From the very beginning.
Yeah, from the very beginning. So you being drawn out, the elect now, the wise virgins that's pushing out this oil, right? That these lights are trimmed up is because they're grabbing the energy from something that was already put in them before the world even was created.
Yeah, the water was already in it.
There you go. So they'll never go thirsty.
So the elect were born into this earth in these times to fulfill what we just, all these scriptures we've been reading.
There you go.
They stood up on their feet.
Yep.
They should remember themselves.
Yep.
You brothers, you know what I'm saying, who are teaching this word, and you brothers and sisters who are learning, ultimately, if we stand firm, when we read those things, we're reading about ourselves.
That's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You can go, when we go into these, Ezekiel 37, Revelation 11,
Yep.
literally you're reading about yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's heavy to me.
Yeah. You know, I mean, we don't know who we are,
Yeah.
but, you know, we got to be somebody. Figure it out. And then we're going to go to the word foolish. I'm sorry. What's that?
It was a little bit more.
Remnant, yep. Okay, let them finish that and then you come in.
Okay.
I know you know. Okay. Let him hit that.
Psalms 23 and 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my
Enemies.
Thou anointest my head
It
with
would-
oil, my cup runneth over.
Running over, gushing. And then matter of fact, you got that Proverbs 21 and 16. No, 21 and 20. Proverbs 21 and 20. And then we'll come back to that. And then you get what you got again, and then you can.
I'm just soaking it in.
They're like a conductor.
There's a spirit.
In 20, there is a treasure to be desired and oil in the dwelling of the wise.
Yeah.
But a foolish man spendeth it up.
Right, so that's the wise and the fool. There's two tails, the tail of the wise man and the tail of the fool. You know, but go ahead,
Strong's definition for that word wise, which was funima. It says thoughtful and example, sagacious or discreet. It says implying a cautious character.
Right.
Practical skill indicates rather intelligence or mental acquirement.
Right, and then that carefulness is going to be what? We're going to be careful not to, smudge or dirty, the message that you've been given. You're going to make sure that it's delivered to the public the way it was delivered to you. All right. And the scriptures, all kinds of scriptures talk about that. Being sober, sound doctrine. So now let's go back, and then let's go back to the foolish.
Even in the building of the temple.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Yeah.
We're doing all the way.
Right.
Very particular.
Right. And then when you built the altar, you couldn't put a chisel to the steps. Everything had to be built out of what's it called, with a hewn stone or something like that. In other words, you couldn't put into it.
It had to be perfect.
It had to be, boom, boom, boom. And they say, make sure you wear your breeches, make sure you think you don't go up by steps on certain things, so that your nakedness will not be shown. And the third leg.
Nah, but it just shows you how exact the Most High is, And like you were saying with the word, like that game telephone, where you somebody will tell you something and then you tell the next person. By the time you sit down 5, 6 people, the message has been changed.
Altered.
It's been altered. Nah, it can't be like that. It has to be perfect. Okay?
Better not with them that are given the change.
That's it. Everything that we were saying back then is the same thing we're saying now. It hasn't been altered, okay?
Right. So let's go.
This is like I said, continue in the
Right. Yep. So in doing so, you shall save thyself and them that hear thee.
Because remember, when we listen to the song will change. You can listen to the same words every day. Like next month, we still sing.
If you got a favorite song and you've been listening for the last 20 years and you turn it on and you hear, what was that?
Don't get old.
Nah, that's not in that song. It's over.
That's
not in that song.
That's the remix. It don't sound as good as the original.
That's the extra bars in
Yep. Right, well, the word moras goes back to the word moron. And in the word moron, you got when you go to high school, you're a freshman and then what?
Sophomore.
A wise fool.
A wise fool.
Sophomore. Sophos and feel wise. Moron.
Wise
A wise fool.
It says, outline of biblical usage, foolish, impious, godless.
Right, and impious person is someone that doesn't have faith to the Lord. Okay?
Strong definition. It says dull or stupid, as if shut up.
Right, because they're dull of hearing. Okay?
Heedless, morally blockhead.
Right, because the message is going to them, but it's bouncing off. The spirit, it ain't going in. Wow, you know, some people, the message goes in one ear, goes out the other. Some message, some messages just bounces, pow, it don't even go in. You don't even get a chance to even register within the brainwave.
Seed can't take root.
Yeah.
No.
Well, just like certain frequencies can't actually go to the song.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It can't go to the actual, it can't go in. It bounces off.
Right. That's it. So, you can go to the root word.
All right.
Right.
It says Mysterion.
Yep.
That's it? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So the
Now
Greek.
check this out. The word for foolish, moron. If you listen to what I said closely, moron. Goes back to the word mysterion. What you got?
Real quick, the etymology.
Bring it on.
Jumping down, it says adult with a mental age between 8 and 12.
There you go. They never accelerate. Some people come into this thing and they stay on the level of the code. You know, other possible barges went over that. We used to go to that years ago. We went into the different stages of animals and living. The parrot, the monkey, you know, the
Serpent.
owl, the dragon.
Dragon is the highest.
That was it, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Now, remember, foolish, morals, goes down to the root word is mysterious. What do you think about when you think about mysterious?
Matthew 13.
So why are they moron?
They don't know.
They're stupid.
It says not given to the initiates.
There you go. Because they don't have the mystery to be wise. See? To see. They don't have the eye salve. So the truth that's plain is still a mystery to them. And the Lord said, I'm still a mystery to you.
Yeah, the mystery keeps bouncing off their blockhead.
Yeah, that's it. What the Lord said, yeah, Adam and
Adam and Stone, yeah.
Yeah, that blockhead.
Adam and Stone. The
blockhead.
The frequency can't go through.
Nah, that's the hardest stone on the planet. It ain't harder than Jake's head, though. Hey, you know what? Years ago, Apostle, before I said this, and it made sense. You know, the reason why the Lord broke the Ten Commandments on the stones was that was Jake's head. I mean, it ain't in the scriptures. It's just extrapolation.
A stony heart.
Yeah, stony heart.
Oh,
And
that's
Jacob's
made me think
hard-headed.
But then Moses broke the stones.
Yeah, and made them
You gotta
drink
bust
it.
Jake's head to get him to understand.
Well, the movie They Live, when he had to fight that dude, Keith David, man, he slammed him, he beat the shit. I mean, that scene is about 10, 15 minutes long. He whooped his ass. Had a bloody nose, he probably had a broken rib. All kind of shit, right? He probably dislocated his ankle, you know, and had a busted lip. And then eventually, when they put the glasses on, they finally saw him. And then they had all that long ass fight. This is what I've been trying to tell you, asshole.
He put the glasses on and he saw him.
Yeah.
This is what I've been trying to do.
You should have just put you would have avoided this ass whooping if you'd have just put the glasses on in the first place, asshole.
That's Jake.
Yeah,
Jake.
you got it.
All right, this is Mysterion in the Blue Letter Bible. It says hidden thing,
There you go.
secret mystery.
There you go. So why are the foolish virgins foolish? Because they can't understand the mystery. It's still a mystery to them. You know, they're still in darkness when it comes to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Shai, mysteries of these scriptures. No?
His mysteries are only given to a certain prophet.
There you go.
Which basically the foolish virgins are the foolish prophets or false prophets.
There you go.
I got one more.
Bring it out.
Outline of biblical usage 1C. It says a hidden purpose or counsel, secret will. It said of the Most High, the secret counsels which govern the Most High in dealing with the righteous, which are hidden from ungodly and wicked men, but plain to the godly.
So the foolish are ungodly. And the wise men is revealed to them. somebody get Revelation 3:19.
His ways are plain unto the holy.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Say it again.
Yep, his ways are plain unto the holy, but they're stumbling blocks to the wicked.
There you go. So basically, Yahushua is that stone.
Yep.
Right? And to some, he's a savior of life unto life. To others, a savior of death unto death. He is a stumbling stone. Remember what the old man said, Simeon, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He said, this child is set for the fall and rise of many in Israel. Right? So basically, there's going to be many more that are going to fall and stumble at Yahushua than would follow him. Because the straight way, he's the way, the straight way is narrow. Only a few. No, go ahead.
Few that go.
There you go. There you go.
And broad is the way.
That's it. That lead to destruction. And what? And many they're going there at.
Yeah, the scripture like to say, many were created.
There you go. You see how that beautiful song is just coming together? And all the lyrics mesh together? Ain't nobody coming and saying, nobody came here and said no crazy shit. Everybody stops it. What? The record skip. Now everything is synchronized. You know? It's like, synchronized swimming. It's like a well orchestrated orchestra. It's like perfectly beautiful, the water. You know, it's like a well-oiled machine. No compartments are breaking out. Every part of it is working perfectly in tandem. The body is sound.
Sound. Here we go. Sound.
One body, one sound.
Sound, yeah.
That's it. Bring it up.
This is 1 Corinthians 14:7. And even things without life giving sound. Whether pipe or harp itself, they give a distinction in the sound. How shall it be known what is pipe and harp? Or if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Right. So if these other camps out here, they give an uncertain sound, and that's why the people that follow them are confused. They don't know what the hell is going on.
No Jacob trouble.
The only reason why they know about this whole digital system that's going up is because the true prophets of the Lord have been speaking about it. Great Milton. You know, they've been speaking about.
Just enjoy your day.
I'm listening.
You know, you know, America's in the Bible, right?
Sure.
You got it. What's the name of America in the Bible? What's the name of America in the Bible?
You gotta elaborate.
Well, I asked you, do you know America's in the Bible? You said yes. But did you realize what you said?
I'm listening. I'm all ears right now.
You know
Both sides.
America is Babylon the Great in the Bible.
Babylon?
Babylon the Great.
Listening in.
All right, Revelation the 18th chapter.
Revelation.
You read that. I'm sure you've read it before.
I'm listening.
That's the representation of America.
I'm open ears. I am open ears right now.
And you've heard of Babylon the Great before, right?
Babylon.
You've heard of it?
Yes, sir.
What's going to happen to Babylon the Great?
It's the Old Testament, right?
Nope, New Testament.
New Testament.
Yes, Revelation 18 is a New
Let's
Testament.
hear it.
All right, so it's going to be destroyed
Yes, sir.
by fire.
Yeah.
You know what that fire is?
Jesus, the way, the truth, the life. I'll
Right.
tell you that much right now.
What color is Jesus?
The color is Jesus.
Yes, sir.
He's African.
Okay, good, beautiful. Beautiful. But he's not
As
African.
a white man,
He's really.
As a white man, I recognize.
Are you Irish?
Right.
Hey, Brian, are you Irish? Are you Irish? You Irish?
No, hold on.
Nah, he's cool, man. He's cool. He's cool. He might be a Jake. He's kind of bold, you know. And he was listening. He's drunk, you know, but he got like a little bit of. He still got some of his faculties.
Bobby Boucher? Oh, no. Yeah. My bad, I thought Bobby Boucher.
You know, he said African. I agree with him for the moment, just because nobody usually Esau is gonna say that the Lord is a man of color.
Right.
And then we were about to tie it back into him being an Israelite, you know. But
Never say came.
that's all right, because God swept him away. There you go. You know, then came the fowls and swooped him away.
This is 1 Corinthians 14:8. says, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Like that's these other camps. They're giving an uncertain sound. They're blowing the trumpet. They're using the right music, music chart. You got in music, you got a music chart. And everybody's playing everything perfectly, and then there's some crazy sound going on. So wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like the conductor sometimes about, you listen to this and something is off. Okay, the trombone, y'all.
Tuba section.
Tuba section, shut down. Let me hear this. Okay, violin section, shut down. And the cello section, shut down. And then all of a sudden,
Your brass, your cornets, yeah.
Your notes on.